You are obsessed with sex because you don't know any other sort of celebration. So the problem is not sex really, the problem is that you don't know any other celebration. You can love a person because the person satisfies your sex. This is not love, just a bargain. With less sex energy, less intelligence exists. With more sexual energy, more intelligence exists, because sex is a deep search to uncover not only bodies, not only the opposite sex body, but everything that is hidden. Love can give a new soul to sex. Then, the sex is transfigured, it becomes beautiful, it is no longer sex, it has something of the beyond in it. You can be intense in sex, and you may not be sincere, because sex is not necessarily love. The more mind is filled with chattering, the more sex has appeal. Love is the creative refinement of sex energy. And so, when love reaches perfection, the absence of sex automatically follows. If you fight sex, sex becomes the center. Then, continuously, you are engaged in it, occupied with it. Sex has become more and more attractive because of its condemnation by priests. Brahmacharya is not against sex. If it is against sex, then sex can never disappear. Brahmacharya is a transmutation of energy. If you go on loving a person deeply, by and by sex disappears. Intimacy becomes so fulfilling, then there is no need for sex, love is enough unto itself. When you are feeling very passionate, lust and sex take over. Just try to be tranquil in breathing, and you feel sex has disappeared. When sex desire arises, one simply pays total attention to it, not judging, not saying this is good or bad, not saying this is evil, not saying that this is a provocation from the devil. If you are involved totally, sex disappears because sex is a safety valve. When you have energy unused, then sex becomes a haunting thing around you. Be a witness to sex too. Don't be the controller of it. Don't try to forcibly bring it under control, remain a witness to it too. Animals have sex, but no sexuality. Man has sex plus sexuality. Sex is physical, sexuality is mental, and when you talk, your talk can be sexual. In sex, there may be relaxation. In sex, there may be physiological health and hygiene. But there is no growth. You remain an animal. With love, you become human. In sex, there is a give and take. In love, you simply pour. You don't ask, there is no demand. Not that you don't get, you get 1,000-fold, but that is not asked for. If a child is taught from the very beginning to be against sex, sex is a sin and sex has to be destroyed, or at least controlled, never allowed to go too far. Sex is the outermost layer, deep inside is love, and even deeper is prayer, and deepest is God Himself. When sex becomes an obsession, it takes perverted forms. Love is not sexual passion. Those who mistake sex for love remain empty of love. Sex is only a passing manifestation of love. You are born of sex. Your every body cell is a sex cell, all your energy is sex energy. So if religions teach that sex is bad, sex is a sin, they have condemned you completely. When you are with a woman, if you are of the opposite sex, you begin to feel more alive than with a man. With a man, you feel less alive because nothing is pulling you out.